Hey guys, Marissa here with discoverintuition.com. Let me just go ahead and share this onto Patreon and Facebook. Copy link. Hold on, this is gonna unmute. Okay. Anyone that knows me knows that electronics and me are not friends. It's not that me and electronics don't get along, it's whoever's watching it. If their guides don't want them to come and get healed, then not guides. If there's spirits that don't want people to get cleared, then they will literally block people from seeing me. So if you're having issues seeing this video, then you might be somebody who needs this weekend. So I've been procrastinating announcing this class that I'm going to do this weekend. That's kind of like a surprise class for me. I've never done it before. It's going to be like 72 hours or 48 hours. So it's going to be Friday. People are going to come in Thursday. They can stay at my old condo that we just moved out of Thursday night. I'm not going to be there on Thursday night. Friday morning, we'll start class. We're going to be doing like soul immersion, heart opening, blah, 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 all this stuff that sounds really like woo-woo. But really what we're going to be doing is I'm going to go around the room and to each of the 10 people that are there, these aren't, the people that are working with me are not going to be included in this, but this is like full-blown, it's kind of like a private session with me. A 4-hour VIP day with me is... let me go over in the shade. VIP day with me, 4 hours is, there we go, $5,000, which usually ends up being about 8 hours, honestly, because I've got an issue with asking for money. If it has to do with coaching or teaching you guys how to make money, I have no problem charging people. But when it comes to like opening you up to your soul and opening you up to like your higher self and helping you really like, my sister's watching this, Holly, National Geographic. You know, the picture is the National Geographic. Anyways, let me move away from the National Geographic bush. So I'm at my new house that we just moved into. It's awesome. It has a fountain. It's got this little grassy area over here. And for about a week, I've been putting off announcing my class because I didn't know how much I was going to charge. And I finally went, you know what? $5,000 the whole weekend. I'll just charge $5,000. And if they can't pay the $5,000, then they can make payments. And I paid, I was willing to pay $20,000 to meet with a coach for 4 hours. A little while back because I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I was doing. We lost my brother-in-law last year. I felt like I was stuck in a rut. I didn't know really what to do as a new mom. Was I supposed to be gearing my business towards being a mom, or was I supposed to stick with, you know, what I was doing at the time? I want this to go up. Or was I supposed to stick with, you know, doing what I was doing before, which was mediumship, talking to dead people. And to me, talking to dead people just isn't really like a child, like something that's safe to do around kids. So for me, that kind of went out the window immediately, is mediumship. Mediumship is not safe to do around kids. I'm telling you right now, if you're a medium and you're still doing mediumship and you have kids under age 7, just be really, really careful. Kids do not know who they are, even when they're 14. The reason why Jesus disappears in the Bible, supposedly according to the guides, and they are here right now because my dad's right there. Like whenever my dad's with me, I start channeling. So I'm gonna try. That's why I came outside. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna channel. I'm just gonna talk about the weekend. But kids share our first and second chakra with us. So if you're angry, if you're upset, if you're mad, if you're sad, they feel that. And if there is a like vampire energy, or if there's like a witch energy, or if there's like a ghost or a spirit or something in your field because you're healing somebody and you're delivering a message from someone or something, and I say something because I've had so many things come in and say that they were Brian, my brother-in-law, and I'll say, hey, show me your eyes, and they'll like run away. And I'll say, show me your hands, and like one of their fingers will be like all long and wiggly or something. So like asking for validation, asking for verification before you talk to anything on the other side is really important. So this weekend, I'm going to be teaching not only like mediumship, about mediumship. I'm going to be teaching people how to channel. If you don't want to verbally channel, it'll be channeling like writing or drawing or art, or, I mean, people channel, like we're watching the bears and the, I have my Bears shirt on right now. Jeff made me, I haven't put my Bears shirt on. Didn't make me. I surprised him. I put the Bears on because this is like, I guess it's like Chargers versus Raiders, a comparison with the Bears and whoever they're playing. Sorry, Bears fans or other fans for not knowing. Steelers maybe? Anyways, point is that the Bears are going on in there right now. And I surprised Jeff with my Bears shirt in support because Brian loved the Bears and so did Jeff. But anyways, point is this weekend is going to be super awesome because we just moved out of our condo. We have the condo all to ourselves all of this month. I already paid the rent to my mother-in-law. So we have it this month. And as long as I can show that the condo will be respected and loved and taken care of, and that I'm not burying myself in a hole of financial debt by continuing to rent from her, then I'm thinking that the condo may be the new intuition, and we may start doing these retreats and stuff like that. Some of them are more expensive than others, but for me, around here, it's about $300 a night for a hotel, so it's 4 nights if you want. So it's Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then if you need to stay Sunday night, you can stay Sunday night. Audrey and I believe are going to do a class on Monday, Rising Star workshop. It's going to be one of, I believe, 4 for spiritual entrepreneurs in learning how to not only make money, but, remove the blocks and the fear to asking for money, remove the fears and anxiety behind going like, hey, check it out. So I'm charging $5,000, but I've been avoiding saying this for a whole week because I don't want anybody to call me a money grubber or like a this or that or whatever. If it were up to me, I would do everything for free, and that's why I have Marla and Audrey and all the people that work around me, because they have no problem asking for money because they know what I do is of value, because they have all had their lives touched by not what I do, but basically what I do is I move out of the way, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do, how to move out of your own way. So you'll go through, everyone's going to get a session, which is $800 with me. So you're going to get a session, and then you're going to stay those 3 or 4 nights at the house. There's 10 people max. I'm going to stay at least one of the nights, probably the Friday night, and we're going to do a 10:24 channeling session. The guides used to come in every night at 10:24. It was so annoying. Me and my dad would try to start channeling. Hi, Sean. Would start trying to channel at like 6 so we could get done in time, like for me to like actually get some good sleep or, whatever. It was before kids. And literally every single time we would like either finish the recording in an hour and 24 minutes. It was always an hour and 24 minutes, but we'd look and be like, oh my God, we started at 10:24 again. So sometime between 10:20 and 10:25 is always when the guides come in. So the house that we're doing the retreat at is where every single one of my books was written. I've got 29 books to date. Just in case you don't know, in case you know me from Hay House, you know me as having 1 book. I actually have 29, and I actually have 17 unpublished ones, because when I signed with Hay House, they had me take everything down. I have lots of classes. I've taught stuff anywhere from physical mediumship, mental mediumship, to classes, Hey Angel, Show Me the Money, Law of Attraction. I work with, and I used to work with a lot with big CEOs, helping people. Hey Janine, morning. Helping people make money. That was my thing. Helping people make money, because my business background gave me the ability to have that consciousness within my mind. So when I'm channeling your guides, it's like, oh, why don't you do this logo? And the guides are saying to do this and charge this and open it here and get your building over here and do this and do that. So it was more than a psychic. It was more of like a channel for business. So helping people make money. So my whole thing is, if light workers could make money, then the world would be a lot better place. But there's mean, rude people in this world that believe that anyone who helps anyone should work for free. So what I have to say about that is, don't attorneys help people? And don't psychiatrists help people? Don't psychologists help people? Don't mechanics help people? I think everybody that's in some sort of service like role helps people. Nurses, doctors, they all help people. And people who are in like spiritual industry, like doing what I do, or spiritual intuitive, or basically anything intuitive, spend a hell of a lot of money on classes, and you really don't necessarily need to, because What you get paid for, those of you that are light workers, is your natural gifts. And what I do is teach you guys kind of how to go, okay, you're naturally intuitive. You may not be clairvoyant or clairaudient. You may not have any of those things, but you're intuitive. You have a gut instinct. That's why you're here in this class. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to teach you how to use that to channel your higher self. Anyone can channel their higher self. Not everybody can channel a spirit, and not everyone can channel a like an archangel or a thrones or a god, or well, God, yeah, because that's our higher self. But not everybody can trance channel. I'm the only trance channel I know. I don't know any other trance channels. I've looked and looked and looked. My first teacher was a trance channel, but I never saw him trance channel, so I can't say that I ever watched it happen. I've heard tapes of his grandparents trance channeling using trumpet circles. But, and I know one other trance channel, and he channels Archangel Michael, but I think it's his higher self, personally. We're connected. Yeah, it's connected. What do you mean it's circling? Should I start it over? Should I start it over? Now I'm nervous. Tina, maybe I'll start it over. Okay, well, I'll start it over. Anyway, point is this weekend's gonna be awesome. Nobody's going to be streaming at home online. I know there's 3 girls who got tickets today, 1 girl who got a ticket last week. If the tickets are like super, super expensive, then what I had said was just let me know what they usually are and what they are today, and I'll either split the difference with you or cover the difference, or we'll work something out. So like if you're feeling extremely drawn to be here this weekend, the last weekend at the condo, I mean the energy at the condo, I've had more people because I taught all my classes there in the beginning. That's where intuition opened intuition up in the upstairs room that ended up being my son's room later on. But that house has so much energy in it, and if you don't believe me, just say 0 and then just say Heath Court, and you'll be like, oh, like you can feel it. 0, do I am my I am, and I am my awareness now. 0, Heath Court, show me what it feels like, and you'll be like, boom. It's like a total portal over there. And I was thinking, another family can't move in there. They'll like freak out in there. The energy is so freaking strong and ridiculous over there, because we literally created like a groove over there of just energy coming in, Christ light, Christ consciousness, all that, some other freaky stuff too, but you know, with prayer and with intention and with making sure we have a lot of discernment. Didn't let any of that stuff in very often in the beginning, a little bit more so. So the thing is this weekend, I don't know what this weekend's going to be. I just know that it's going to be the beginning of what I call the intuitive, and it's going to be like the intuitive dad, the intuitive mom, the intuitive business person, the intuitive chiropractor, the intuitive whatever. And it's going to be a blog. And it's going to have people that contribute to it and write for it, and we market them. And you will be certified as an intuitive under me, and you won't be able to teach it, but you'll be able to be like the intuitive scientist. I saw Sean on there because Sean's a scientist, or the intuitive football player. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, why not? For me personally, if somebody said they were intuitive, I would go to them over somebody that was not intuitive, and over somebody that didn't know that they were intuitive, that just randomly, haphazardly had information channeling into them. Because what happens is they get the information that they should be saying, but they block it and say, no, I'm not going to say that because that's going to sound stupid. So I would rather someone that says, this is going to sound crazy, but what about this? Or this is going to sound crazy, but what about this surgery? Or this is going to sound crazy. I'd rather someone like that than like somebody that's just so regimented in what they were educated with, and they're just totally unintuitive. I would pay more for an intuitive doctor than one that was not intuitive. So my whole thinking behind starting these classes and kind of trademarking these classes and the intuitive is that the world will start to be like, oh, the intuitive this, the intuitive that, and we'll be able to begin to trust people a little bit more than based on the fact that they're going with their spirit, their gut, their higher self. They believe in God, they believe in something greater than them. And I was just watching Joe Dispenza on a video, and he's actually, I love Joe Dispenza, and he explains everything that I teach, but he explains it using the brain and the neurons and the creating new pathways and creating new this and creating new that and breaking down old habits and this and that. And I call it cutting cords, and creating new paths, and showing you which way to direct your light and which way to direct your focus, and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So anyways, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe, is when it is. Gosh, I'm gonna get the dates. Tina, you have me nervous that this is looping. I'm gonna start a new one. Is it? It is looping. Well, thank you for letting me know. Okay, I'm gonna start over. If not, my phone number that you can reach me on, you can text me at 760-412-7621, or just email me at marissa@discoverintuition.com. That first number I gave you, 760-412-7621, is our office number. It goes to me and Marla, and you can text it. Otherwise, email me, marissa@discoverintuition.com. I had done a text in my sleep the other day, like literally like sleeping, and it's something about like applying Patreon credits to this and that and blah, 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 blah. Honestly, for me, it's the people that are meant to be here are meant to be here. We've got like 15 people that are interested in coming. And there, in my eyes, there's like 7 more slots open, because there's only a few people that are willing to pay for the weekend, or that are willing to admit to themselves that it's going to be worth something. If you're a healer, it's a write-off, because this is continuing education. We're going to get healings. You're going to get healing. We're going to do the group circles. You're going to learn to channel. You're going to learn to do readings. You're going to learn the source codes. You're going to learn, and I only teach those in person, not online. Gosh, now I went blank because I keep thinking this isn't working.